Hey folks, this is Gabe at Security Baron, and a wise man once said you should review the Wyze Cam Pan, so let's dive in. I'm pretty excited to jump into this Wyze Cam Pan review with this 360-degree rotation and over 90-degree tilt. I'm going to put it to the Security Baron necessary features test and then jump into the mobile application to make sure you have all the information you need to make the right decision. If you want to see a list of our favorite home security cameras, Google Security Baron Best Home Security Cameras. If you have a question about today's review, leave us a comment and I'll get back to you. Let's put the Wyze Cam Pan to the Security Baron necessary features test. Here, we believe that every camera should have stellar video, two-way audio, night vision, cloud and local storage, smart platform integration, artificial intelligence, convenience, and value. A Security Baron necessary feature is video quality, and we like to see at least 1080p high definition video and a 120-degree field of view. Well, the Wyze Cam Pan goes above and beyond. It does have the 120-degree field of view, but it also has a 360-degree pan and over 90-degree tilt. It does have 1080p high definition video. It's doing really well in terms of its video capacity because it can basically follow anything going on in a room with this motion tracking capabilities. So we're big fans of the stellar video quality on the Wyze Cam Pan and give it full marks. Two-way audio is a Security Baron necessary feature, and fortunately the Wyze Cam Pan does have two-way audio. So you can speak to someone in a room and they can speak back to you. If it's an intruder, you can try to explain why they should not be in your house, and maybe they'll explain back to you why they deserve to be there. So that's an element of the Wyze Cam Pan, and we give it full marks for two-way audio. A Security Baron necessary feature is night vision. Night basically makes up half of every day. You don't want to be limited just because your lights are off or the sun isn't out. You want to make sure that when it's dark, you're really getting the most out of your home security camera. And fortunately for us, that is the case with the Wyze Cam Pan. The Wyze Cam Pan comes with six infrared LED sensors. Now, when you have that going on, you're sure to capture everything. And fortunately for us, with those 6 infrared LED sensors, we noted that the Wyze Cam Pan does get a pretty good look at what's going on. And if you combine that with this stellar video quality, we have to give the Wyze Cam Pan full marks for night vision. Local and cloud storage is a Security Baron necessary feature. You want that local storage on the camera itself so that you can upload the clips from there. And you also want that cloud storage just in case something goes wrong with your local storage. Now, fortunately for us, the Wyze Cam Pan has both local and cloud storage. For local storage, it accepts up to a 32 gigabyte micro SD card. Actually, Wyze sells its own micro SD card, which we have in our Wyze Cam Pan. That makes it pretty easy. Just upload it and boom, you're ready to go. And when it comes to cloud storage, you can save your clips there for up to 14 days. So when it comes to local and cloud storage for the Wyze Cam Pan, we give it full marks. Smart platform integration is a Security Baron necessary feature. And fortunately for us, the Wyze Cam Pan does integrate with IFTTT and a little known thing you might have heard of called Amazon Alexa, the most ubiquitous and popular smart platform out there. So yes, when you have your Wyze Cam, you get that smart platform integration, and for that, we give it full marks. Artificial intelligence is a Security Baron necessary feature, and generally it means a camera's capacity to distinguish between people or pets or vehicles, just to kind of cut down the number of notifications you get to your phone. And while the Wyze Cam Pan does have motion tracking and the ability to follow something with its 360-degree pan, it doesn't have any of those types of artificial intelligence mechanisms built in. However, it can learn to recognize your CO2 and smoke alarms. So when it comes to artificial intelligence, we give it half marks. Convenience is a Security Baron necessary feature, and convenience for us generally deals with the installation process and how straightforward the day-to-day functioning of the camera is. Now, the Wyze Cam Pan really excels in this arena. It's very easy to set up. I mean, it probably took me 3 minutes from start to finish. You essentially plug in the Wyze Cam, make sure it's on the Wi-Fi, and then you place the QR code and boom, it's all synced together. Now, I of course already had the Wyze app downloaded because of my experience with other Wyze Cams, but I think even for a novice or someone who's just opening up the Wyze Cam for the first time, it would be fewer than 10 minutes from start to finish in terms of installation. And when we're talking day-to-day functioning, it's very easy. Not only is the mobile app really facilitating the process, but just the functionality of it and how it's just plug and play is really great. So when it comes to convenience for the Wyze Cam Pan, we give it full marks. A security barrier necessary feature is value. Now, the value on the Wyze Cam Pan is high. I mean, it is a light camera, but it seems really sturdy. It has a pretty solid pan function that I never think is flimsy or gonna break, which I sometimes think with pieces that are so mobile and flexible. When I look at the tilt on the lens, I don't get the idea that it's just gonna stop at any point. It's just a solid cam in that sense. And that's for $29.99. I mean, for $30, we're talking a lot of functionality, smart platform integration. It's just a real winner. So when it comes to value for the Wyze Cam Pan, I give it full marks. All right, hold on, quick break. I hope you're enjoying our review of the Wyze Cam Pan. If you want to be kept up to date on everything happening related to security and the Internet of Things, subscribe to our channel where we're dropping new content weekly. All right, let's get back to the video. All right, now that we've gone through the security barrier necessary features test, let's check out the Wyze Cam Pan's mobile application. Now, you'll be using the Wyze Cam General app that you can find in the Google Play Store where it gets a 3.4 out of 5-star rating, or the Apple App Store where it gets a 3.5 out of 5-star ratings. Now, it's in the mobile application that you'll be doing the live streaming of your footage, where you can do the two-way audio. It's just where everything lies with the Wyze Cam Pan. So let's just jump into what it looks like on my iPhone 10. So here I am checking out the Baron Pan, also known as the Wyze Cam Pan. Now, you'll note that I started in high definition video, but you can also change it if you'd like to standard definition or 360p, but you will see a noticeable drop off in video quality. Now, the Baron Pan is pretty straightforward. Now, I'm already on this page, but if I were to go back, you would note some of my other cams attached. So you see below the Baron Hideaway. Let's go back into my Baron Cam. Connecting camera, authenticating, and boom, here I am. So if in the middle you see that there's a sound, record, speak, take photo option. So if I wanted to hear the sound, I could tap on that speaker and voila, here it is. So I'll turn that back off so you don't hear that double time too often. Of course, you can record video. If I tap record, now it's recording me here. And remember, with this, you can save on both the local and cloud storage. So let's go ahead and stop that. Then I can go and hit the speak button if I wanted to speak and be heard. I can also take a photo. So take a photo here. And if I tap further, there's the more button. Now the more gives you a lot of options. As you can see here, you can motion track, you can pan scan, you can tag motion, and you can look at the albums. So the videos that I've created, the photos that I've taken, all available right here. You can also actually turn and tilt and pan the camera with that wheel at the bottom. It looks a lot like the wheel you get for the old Apple remote. So if you look here, I can turn it to one direction, turn it back another direction. I can go down, focus on my hands. I can go back up, focus back on my face. There's a lot you get out of the Baron Pan. Now, moving forward, if you look in the top right corner, you see your night vision options. So it's auto, or you can turn the night vision on. Of course, now that the lights are on, it doesn't look exactly right. You can turn it off, but I like to keep it on auto, so it just detects when there's night vision. And finally, if you look in the upper right-hand corner, you've got that gear, which is generally your settings. And here you can just look at the various settings. So you've got event recording, which allows you to, of course, schedule events. You can have an event start when it detects motion, when it detects sound, and get a push notification. Below that, of course, you have detection settings, which allow you to determine the sensitivity of the motion detection and even set the detection zone. You've got sound detection sensitivity, which also works with the sensitivity in terms of low and high. And below that, you have alarm settings. And this kind of goes into the artificial intelligence element of the Wyze Cam Pan, where you can have it detect smoke alarm and COO alarm sound and give you a push notification directly to your phone. Now you have advanced settings below. You can look at the local storage options. So continuous recording to your local SD. You can have it record events only. If you notice here, it talks about formatting my SD card. I think it should be formatted already. You have your night vision mode, your motor controls, how fast do you want the cam to actually pan, which is kind of interesting that you can actually speed up the pan of the camera. And then below that, you have basically knowing whether or not things are on, your camera status light, your rotate image 180 degrees, your timestamps, just a host of like advanced settings which kind of make it kind of a little bit more of a personable experience with your own Wyze Cam. And below that, of course, is the share, which allows you to share your bear and pan footage with anyone. So make sure that's someone you want to have control of, or rather access to the videos that you post. Something to keep in mind with the bear and cam. So overall, I'm a big fan of the Wyze Cam Pan. Jumping into this live stream is super simple. Setting it up in the mobile application, controlling it in terms of local and cloud storage, controlling literally the motor functions of a camera is super fun. It's a simple app and you get a lot of utility out of it right here, and you know what things are happening. I feel as if even if I did not speak English, I would know how to actually use this camera. That's how easy and intuitive the process is, and just the actual control is solid. So overall, big fan of the Wyze Cam Pan and its mobile application. As we mentioned, the Wyze Cam Pan is compatible with Amazon Alexa, and to do so you have to jump out of the app and into the Amazon Alexa app. So if you want to add devices or skills, pretty straightforward. You can discover a new one, Wyze Cam, boom. All right, so here you see it, where it says clicking accept will allow Alexa device to obtain your camera list and view camera live stream through the Wyze skill. Now we can hit accept. And now we have successfully linked our Wyze Cam to Alexa. So now I can control the Wyze Cam with my voice using Amazon Alexa. So that's pretty dope. So you see now if I wanted to disable the skill, I could do so. Now what's cool is that with the Wyze skill in Alexa, you can just control everything. So if you say, hey, I want to see my front door camera, or I want to see the bear and pan, it'll allow you to do that. You can just know exactly what's happening right there with the Wyze Cam. So that's definitely a solid function for Wyze Cam Pan. Here I am checking out the video quality on the Wyze Cam Pan, and as you can see, it is luxurious. You've got 1080p high definition video, 120-degree field of view, but more than that, you can just pan. You can just actually use it to pan over, go over one direction here, want to go over a little bit there, I can go up, I can go down, and I can zoom. Let's do a little globe test with that solid zoom right there. Boom, solid, Sudamerica. And we can see what's happening. If you want to go and zoom here, it's just a solid camera. The day vision is wonderful, and the fact that you can pan and tilt right inside of that landscape mode is really impressive. So overall, we're big fans of the Wyze Cam Pan's video quality. Here I am checking out the night vision on the Wyze Cam Pan. Now, if you notice, it's got sense infrared LED sensors, so it's really capturing everything that's happening. If I wanted to pan and tilt, I could do so, but let's check out that zoom on our globe test. Here we are, pretty solid. Boom, here we are, that's South America, Africa, and you can capture that pretty well. It's pretty well illuminated. Now, I wouldn't say it's the best night vision that we've ever seen, but it's definitely solid, especially considering you're only paying $30. So that's me checking out the night vision on the Wyze Cam Pan. All right, let's do a recap of how the Wyze Cam Pan fared in the Security Brand Necessary Features test. Video quality, full marks. The Wyze Cam Pan has 1080p high definition video, 120-degree field of view, and 360-degree pan, making sure you have a great vision of what's going on in your home. Two-way audio, full marks. The Wyze Cam Pan allows you to speak to people in a room and listen to what they have to say in response. Night vision, full marks for the Wyze Cam Pan with its 6 infrared LED sensors to make sure you can see what's going on in the dark. Local and cloud storage, full marks. The Wyze Cam Pan accepts up to 32 gigabyte micro SD card and gives you 14 days of cloud storage. Smart platform integration, full marks. The Wyze Cam Pan integrates not only with IFTTT, but with the most popular smart assistant out there, Amazon Alexa. Artificial intelligence, half marks. The Wyze Cam Pan doesn't have pet, person, or vehicle detection, but it can learn to recognize your smoke and CO2 alarms to give you the proper notification. Convenience, full marks. The Wyze Cam Pan is super simple to set up and its day-to-day use is easy as pie. Value, full marks. You can't really beat the utility you get out of the Wyze Cam Pan for $30. All right, we've done a deepest dive on the Wyze Cam Pan, and you wanna know, Gabe, is it the right camera for me? Well, with its 360-degree pan, 1080p video, and integrations with Amazon Alexa, you're really getting a lot out of the Wyze Cam Pan. Now, of course, if you're someone who's dead set on having artificial intelligence, then you're gonna wanna look somewhere else. But my personal take is that with $30, you're getting a ton of utility out of the Wyze Cam Pan. So that concludes our review of the Wyze Cam Pan. If you appreciated today's video, give us a like and hit that subscribe button. As always, this is Gabe Security Baron. Be secure.